So thank you everybody for being with us for this event, maybe the second and final event in this year's 15th edition of DENES Award for Young Visual Artists up to 35. I'm Ivana Vaseva from the organization Faculty of Things That Can Be Learned from Skopje, North Macedonia, and we are organizers of this award in the country together with the Center of Contemporary Arts in Skopje. Today we're going to hear the 4 finalists present their practices. In the past month, you've been all maybe able to see their practices on Facebook and on in the media. So we have 4 really young but really fruitful artists with their careers. So with us are Anna Jovanovska, Anna Lazarevska, Simona Mancheva, and Elena Chemerska. They're going to present their practices in 10 minutes and then going to follow with a follow-on interview with the international jury. This year, we are very happy that we have 5 great people in the jury that are going to decide about the winner of this year's award. So with us, we have Verica Kovačevska. She is the previous winner of DENES Award. She was already in New York and she already had her presentation of what she experienced there. So thank you, Verica, for being with us. Then we have Katia Krupennikova. She is this is our first collaboration with Katia, but I know her already for several years. She is curator from Moscow, but based in Amsterdam, and she is a docent at the HKU University of Arts in Utrecht, and also a part of the curatorial team of BAC Foundation in Moscow. Then we have Biljana Tanurovska Kulavkovski, our dear collaborator and a great friend. Thank you, Biljana, for being with us. She's a curator in performing arts, but also a producer. And she is a director of the Lokomotiva Center for New Initiatives in Arts and Culture in Skopje. Then we have Paul Lester, and this is also our first collaboration. And thank you, Paul, for accepting our invitation to be part of the jury. Paul is an editor, writer, curator, and artist. She edits Whitehot magazine and also ArtAsia magazine. And then we have Albert Heta. We've collaborated several times with Albert. He's also an organizer of the award in Kosovo. He's an artist and curator, but also a director of Station Center for Contemporary Arts in Pristina. Thank you all for being here and for keeping our enthusiasm high and our expectations high. The protocol for this event is quite simple, actually. We're going to have 2x2 presentations of the artist finalists in 10 minutes, and then the jury is going to ask questions and receive answers. So basically, that's the event that we expect by the end of this meeting, the jury to have already an opinion of the artist winner. I already mentioned in several occasions that all the artists actually for this year's competition are really great, and they really have rich careers. And we hope that that not only one is going to go to New York, but the 3 of them are going to have different opportunities to also broaden their practices and also to reach other horizons. At the end of my intro, I just want to thank the Europe House in Skopje. They're really helping us with this event. So thank you for your support, and also for the Ministry of Culture of the Republic of North Macedonia. So I think that we can start. Now I'm going to invite Simona Mancheva. Simona Mancheva is born in 1989 in Kavadarci, and she is a visual artist and holds MFA degree from the Faculty of Fine Arts in Skopje. Her artistic interests are based on perceiving fictitious reality, even more the active morality in societies. Through her artistic research, she tries to portray and shake down our constrained prejudice and stereotypes that threaten the boundaries of our freedom, and at the same time develop people's awareness of the realization of their rights and satisfaction of their needs. Gender discrimination, inherited stereotypes, sexual identity, socially marginalized groups, diversity and variations of people and their bodies are the goals of our practice for understanding the full contradictions and stereotypes as an artist and the role of arts to intervene and re-examine this social construct. She participated in many group exhibitions in Portland, Oregon, Thessaloniki, Berlin, Skopje, Bitola, and had several solo exhibitions. So, Simona, the floor is yours.
Hello, my name is Simona Mancheva, and I don't speak English very well, and I'm preparing for this speech to learn it, and I'm gonna start reading now. It's okay? My artistic interests are based on observation of the fictional reality and even more of the fictional morality of our societies. In my past work, I talk about the time the way of life, the values in life, self-reflection. I am also a visual artist, but I am also a daughter, sister, aunt, niece, friend, girlfriend, mistress, a lover, and sometimes I am also a volunteer, cleaner, babysitter, teacher, sailor, secretary, bookkeeper. All that makes me tired. Now I will talk about my pandemic bed. And I propose bed for everything. It belonged to my relatives, and I brought it from Skopje in 2009. I think I made this photo a few days ago. This photo includes various items that I use on a daily basis. They are and here now in different order. The pillow I sleep on, the blanket I use to cover myself, various drinks that I consume, always have several glasses. I drink water, coffee, juice, alcohol. I drink a lot of liquids, and I also smoke. For that is why you can see the ashtray here. Sorry. Full with cigarette butts. I roll tobacco because it's cheaper, but I also smell better than cigarette and I smoke less. Right next to my bed, there is a vase that I use as a nightstand. On it, there are a few drawings, notes, sketches, documents, and an apple. I like fruits. Next to my bed are the slippers I wear at home. I often sleep here, especially in time of the pandemic. Here, I wander my thoughts, I play with my body. Next to the bed is the extension cord. Here always is the extension cord. I move around on my studio. Here and the vase, who is like a nightstand. On it there are a few drawings, notes, sketches, documents, and an apple. I like fruits. Next to my bed are the slippers I wear at home. I often sleep here, especially in time of the pandemic. Here I'm under my thoughts. I play with my body. I come back. Okay, sorry. Extension cord, a very important object, but I still have issues with internet. I moved the extension cord around my studio, love it a lot because I can't connect 5 devices on it. Usually only I have a phone cord, but my laptop is now also here. I spend a lot of time on the phone. On the floor there are crayons with which my niece and I draw sometimes. There are pencils thrown around on the bed. I use them to sketch, take daily notes, mostly in the evening. There are pillows I'm missing because I sit on the other end of the studio. I not now sit. I must have sit on the while I was working on something at some point. The red shirt, sorry, the red shirt belongs to the person I love who is not in Macedonia. And it's very hard because we don't see each other for 9 months, and I don't have Bulgarian passport. I haven't washed the shirt since I got in. This bed is in my studio, and the raki and wine are from Kavadarci, homemade. My mother, they are delicious and drink them often. The juice is homemade. My mother and I prepare it. I have a 31-year-old. This is my bed from in Kavadarci. Here in this pandemic year, where I which find myself in Kavadarci, Republic of North Macedonia. This is inspired by Trans Yemen and her bed at age 35 in 1998. Sorry, presentation now. In my past work, I talk about our limitation, our stereotypes, limitations, stereotypes, our prejudice, which enforce the limits of our freedom, the rights and needs of human beings. Their last year is growth, the sex industry, virtual dating, and online sex. There is a large increase in visit to porn website and purchases of sex toys. This is because of the current situation and the recommendation for staying at home. For the first time for almost a year, a face mask we used for fun, for carnivals, present, now for protection. Face mask pandemic, a year filled with pleasure, sadness, fears, depression, pornography, masturbation, chaos, anxiety, loneliness. A year relegated to cybersex, virtual pose, virtual coffee, virtual cigarette, and an apple to put my cell phone against. Cyber year. Yes, I can draw my cell phone on this photo. I can use it to take the photo and an iteration.